pot with Poonam. We are actually very excited for these videos that are coming out. And so we're gonna do little Indian twists on our dishes, but the first thing that we're gonna do this time is called Tikka Taters. It's really simple, really quick, and it tastes really great, and a lot of people enjoy it. And so I wanted to show you guys how to do it, and so you can enjoy it during your 4th of July barbecues. So let's run through what you need for this dish, and then you'll know what to get. So you're gonna have some chopped up green onions. I have some ground cumin, some red chili powder, some dry coriander powder. I have tikka masala, which is this brand. You don't have to have this brand, but that's what I had. But anything tikka you can use. I have some ground ginger, ground garlic, and I have some yogurt here. You'll need some oil in a little bit. And then the way that I use the potato, this is a really quick way of doing it, is I buy the canned potatoes at the grocery store, and then I strain them and I cut them up in really big chunks so that people can eat it with a fork and dip it into sour cream if they want to. You'll need a spoon to stir everything, and then a tray with foil in it so that we can actually cook the potatoes to where we can enjoy them after. So what you'll do first is I'm gonna put these on the side, but you're gonna basically take your yogurt and you're gonna take the masala powder and just kind of mix all the seasonings up in here. And I also try to limit the amount of salt that I put in here on the first part. I kind of taste as I go and add it. I don't have any set way depending on what masala you use. Sometimes the masala boxes already have salt in them. So just kind of taste it and add per your preference. So just mix that up real nice. And you'll start smelling all the yummy flavors mixed together. And then you'll take your potatoes, put a little bit of oil on them, just sprinkle it on top, and you'll take your marinade. So remember, this is like a universal marinade. If you like it, you can use it for veggie burgers, you can use it for dipping with French fries. We kind of have all kinds of ways of using it, but it's a really simple way to get a really good marinade really quick. And then I throw the green onions in it, get everything out. And just stir that up real nice. And if you want it more spicy, you can always add more red chili powder or green chilies. I don't make it too spicy so that the kids can actually eat it. So stir it up real nice within all the potatoes. Kind of fold it all through. And then we're gonna let it marinate. Usually I let it marinate for like an hour or two. You know, the longer the better. Just depends on how much time you have. But I'm gonna stir it up real nice, cover it up, and put it in the fridge. All right, everybody, so we went ahead and marinated the potatoes for a few hours, depending on how long you have. So the next little bit is pretty simple. You turn your oven on 375, and then you're gonna take your tray with your foil. I like to drizzle a little bit of oil on it, just so it doesn't stick too much. And just kind of spread the oil with your spoon. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, just enough to cover a little bit. And then you're going to take your potatoes and just kind of drop it on the foil and spread them out. So just make like a pretty thin layer of it. And you can already smell the masalas. It smells so good already. So what we're going to do, you're going to first put it in into the oven for about 10 minutes. We're going to check it, and then I like to toss them a little bit so that way each side gets cooked really well, and some of the yogurt burns off. So we're going to go ahead and go throw this into the oven. And once your timer goes off, we're going to go ahead and check it again and toss it and turn it back in. All right, so our timer went off for the 10 minutes. So I'm basically going to pull out the rack. Nothing crazy here. And then just toss it. You can see that there's some water that releases from the yogurt. Just kind of toss out the potatoes. And then we're going to do it again. So you're going to be on 375 for 10 minutes. And we may have to do another round. So let's just see how it is. It's not going to be standard across the board because it depends on what kind of potatoes you're using, brand-wise. So we stirred it up, tossed it up, put it back in, add another 10 minutes, and we'll be back to check it out again. All right, everybody, so we did that second round of 10 minutes. Now you can see a lot of the liquid has actually evaporated, which is really great. So what I do is the last little bit is I actually put the oven on broil, and I kind of broil it for about a minute. And you can leave it open slightly if you'd like, but you kind of want to crispy the top just because it tastes good. So we're going to broil it that way, and then we're going to pull them out in just about a minute. All right, everybody, so the timer went off on the broil when it was on broil, but you can kind of gauge if you want it more brown, then you're more than welcome to do that. But you can see that most of the liquid has evaporated, and it's starting to burn on the side. So you can pull them out. Again, if you want them to be more crispy on the top, you can always keep it in for longer. So the way that you would serve this is you would put it up into a plate, and then you can put some lime on it with some cilantro, and you can serve it up with some sour cream if you want it. So I like to just put the cilantro on it and then squeeze some lime. And you're good to go with some Tikka Taters for 4th of July. Hopefully you do try it. Definitely check out Teal Mango, but also try this and send us some pictures, and we hope you enjoy it for your barbecue.